Little Kevin, I'm watching the happy moments of my family, but the more you look at it, the worse it gets. Because behind those smiles is a heartbreaking truth. Your parents are getting divorced. Kevin's dad came to visit the kids today. Talk to your ex-wife to announce a lightning-like news. Hit across the tie. He's marrying a girl named Natalie. It didn't stop there. He asked the Kevin brothers, "Come live with me and my future mother." Kevin's mom just sighed when she heard that. Leave the decision to the kids. And the little ones didn't make her 7 hopes of rejection. After a while, I had to rush out. Let the kids at home look after each other. But Kevin's brother was miserable. It's not gentle. He's always making Kevin work harder and play all kinds of naughty things that make my brother angry. Living with your brother like that, Kevin would rather go dust. You always decided to leave home. Find a new place of freedom. And then he remembered his father's invitation. I took a taxi straight to my mother's house. The house in front of Kevin was gaping. As big as a castle, as bright as a palace. You were warmly welcomed by everyone. My stepmother is gentle, and the butler. Give me a private key immediately. To be comfortable in the air. Kevin's room is spacious and luxurious. You have all the toys you ever dreamed of. You feel like this is going to be Christmas, the best birth of my life. And your mother came home and didn't see you. I almost lost my heart. Fortunately, Kevin's father was able to call. Tell her to rest assured that the boy is where he is, safer and more fun than ever. I was a little too helpless to let you go, but the end is easy. I knew my son was going to have a full life, and happy at my father's house. The next morning, Kevin woke up in the middle of a luxurious room. Start a new day like a king. There are people here who bring food. It's not hands and feet, different from the scene at home. I have to serve my brother. Stepmom Natalie, he even gave Kevin a toy plane. It makes you immediately feel good. Then Peter and Natalie had to go to work. Leave the boy at home with the Prescott butler. For Kevin, that means absolute freedom. You're running around the house. It's like this place is your own park. I was so happy, Kevin thought. I got married 2 years earlier. Are we suffering now? But at the right time, a suspicious couple is stalking the house. Wait until the maid goes to the market to buy fish. They've started to sneak in. Bad for them. Kevin is watching a girl out the window. Should see it all. You call the butler immediately. But I can't hear the whole thing. Stranger than the thieves. They can open the door like the people in the house. I can't rely on adults. Kevin turned on the little hero mode. You lured 2 thieves into the bathroom. Then turn on the sprinkler like a hurricane. The floor made them both fall apart. The wrong water valve causes the water to spray up like a waterfall. The pressure was so strong that the door popped open. Both books out. Natalie's house suddenly turned into a giant swimming pool in the middle of the flood season. The thieves fled in a panic. At that time, Peter and Natalie's father arrived. Kevin panicked and cleaned up in a hurry to hide the feet. But Natalie, I just walked in and my mouth was open because the scene was ruined. Kevin tried to explain that there was a burglary, but no one believes. The butler just came out of nowhere. He looked as if he had just woken up. He said he didn't see any thieves. Makes Kevin's story even more incredible. Father dragged his son up to the room, strictly demanding to hear the truth. The air is as tight as a string. Fortunately, Natalie came to terms. Speak softly, that it's just a little bit of damage, compared to your enormous fortune. So the thunderstorm is over, but still bitter in my heart, because no one believes he's a hero. Kevin's starting to suspect something. He crept up to the butler's room to check the video from the security camera. But it's strange at the exact time of the theft. The whole camera system turned off as if there was a deliberate AI. I can't understand anything yet. You were caught by the butler tank. Fortunately, Molly's maid showed up in time. Pretend to call you out to save the day. Since then, she's been officially assigned to look after Kevin. She advised him to stay away from the old man. That trick is better. While talking, they both began to suspect Prescott was a spy, even the man behind yesterday's theft. Maybe he's the one who turned off the camera and give the door control to the Kia guys. It's here to make Kevin fit in. His father and stepmother decided to decorate the tree with him. Christmas, the whole house is laughing. The air is warmer than the morning, but the joy, not long ago. Natalie, I get a lot of calls from my best friends. Finally, I went out drinking with my friends. There are only two of us at home, Kevin. Sit and talk to each other. Talk about everything from Christmas presents to family matters. On the other side, Kevin's mother is also quietly decorating the house. The air is quiet. It's strange to lack a boy's laughter. I looked up at the tree in my heart and couldn't help but remember the days the whole family was together. The next morning, Kevin woke up and almost screamed for joy. Under the tree was a huge pile of presents that my stepmother and father. It's going to include a set of Super Spy toys that you love so long. Kevin's mother also brought some things to visit me. We met again, hugged and laughed and laughed. The two women looked at each other, their eyes no longer distant. Kevin's dad was kind to his ex-wife. They talked like there's never been a divorce. I don't understand why these people. We can't be together again. But the joy doesn't last long. After the meeting, Peter and Natalie had to leave the house to the airport to pick up a royal family, visit and talk business. They plan extremely carefully. Natalie also hired a team of professional chefs to prepare a luxurious party. I can't believe the two thieves showed up yesterday, disguised as serving to penetrate the house. Kevin found out right away and tried to alert the adults. He was arrested by the butler before he could speak. Afraid you'll ruin an important party, Kevin reacted as fast as lightning. Straight kick copper tube, made the butler clap his feet, and ran away. It doesn't stop there. You lured him into the cold storage and locked the door. Now Kevin's on his own to find the two thieves. Ready for the next battle. Peter and Natalie have just arrived at the airport. I got a call saying it was snowing. The royal family's flight was canceled. It's a party away from home. They're going to have to leave in the morning all day. Tomorrow, I don't want to waste time preparing. Natalie quickly came up with a burning idea. Turn tonight's party into your engagement. Peter made sense when he heard it. It's fun and it's not a waste, so nod your head. While the adults are busy preparing for the ceremony, Tank, Kevin's still stalking the other two suspects. They don't just steal. There is also a conspiracy, kidnapping the royal family prince for blackmail. They are so careful that they practice first. It's like preparing for a bad action movie. During practice, the thief cow does not pity the jewel. Throw your partner like a bag of rice. Kevin stood there and was funny and upset. They play naughty games. You secretly open the door and the growth drops off. It almost fell straight to the ground. Although they escaped, they both fell downstairs. Landed right on the XO cushions. There is pain, but there are still teeth. Peter and Natalie returned. Everything is ready. They started the big engagement party, and Kevin's in the corner with a pan. Get ready for your special debut. When the thief poked his head, he swung the pan at him and made him roll over. It didn't stop there. Kevin had two soups. It's boiling over your head. Enraged by two thieves chasing around the house, ruining Natalie's luxury party. Fortunately, everyone was able to rescue the butler. Before he's permanently frozen in the freezer, Kevin was forced to sit still. To hear the whole family interrogated like criminals, you explain, I want to stop the kidnapping of the prince. But no one believed the 8-year-old. Everyone thinks Kevin made it up. Your father even thinks that your son is deliberately messing with you. I want to split the marriage between you and your mother. The boy looked around the room and saw that the AI was suspicious. I feel both warm and sad. If you don't listen, go back to the bedroom. So after a while, Natalie's stepmother. I walked into Kevin's room with a serious face. If you do that again tomorrow, you're going to have to leave this house. You're not going to let anyone see you as a liar anymore. This time you will catch the thieves yourself. Let everyone see. That night, Kevin set all kinds of traps around the house. You recorded some threats to deceive thieves. They thought there was a police ambush. The next morning, as usual, Peter and Natalie went out to meet the royal family. Kevin is at home with the housekeeper and the housekeeper. Everything seemed quiet, but a few minutes later, Kevin saw something suspicious. Two thieves are preparing to return to action. You suspect the butler is inside, so think about how to do it internally first. You lured him into the warehouse pretending to get his stuff, then lock the door. Then run to tell Mrs. Moley. The thieves are about to enter the house. I was not happy to find Anna alive. She turned 180 degrees and confessed to him coldly. Prescott is not an accomplice. It's me. Kevin opened his mouth, not even close to God. She caught him and locked him in the warehouse with the butler. While you're locked up, Kevin asked the butler about it the other day. Why do you keep calling without answering? He sighed to tell the truth. I'm just too depressed when I have to work for Natalie. So just let her out of the house and I'll go to sleep. And the camera went off because Molly screwed up. Kevin couldn't sit still and took his phone. He called his mother for help. But just in time to talk, the phone ran out of battery. Your mother called back on the phone at Natalie's house, and the person who picked up the phone was Molly. With a sweet voice like cane backwards, she lied that Kevin was with him. Listen, Kevin's mom. I was so excited to call Peter right away, but the other end of the line said Kevin wasn't with them. Peter began to sense something was wrong. I told Natalie to pick up the royal guests. I was alone and I immediately drove home. Meanwhile, in the barn, the butler, we found a freight ladder. He quickly told Kevin, climb up to open the escape door for both of you. Kevin then followed the narrow line in the ladder. He was almost discovered by thieves. You're fast, you're plotting to get a guy stuck. Don't miss the opportunity, Kevin. Run and prepare the next trap, with a blank face like a real little warrior. In the blink of an eye, two thieves were killed. But we didn't have time to celebrate, and Molly found out. She's going to take the elevator upstairs to Kevin's. I can't believe this ladder is trapped under the warehouse. The butler waited forever until Kevin came back, so I decided to climb up myself. At the same time, Kevin's mother felt something was wrong. I rushed to Natalie's house in the heat of a fire. Upstairs, the cool thief woke up frantically looking for Kevin. He saw a pair of legs sticking out under the bed. I thought it was a trick. I thought it was a trap. A blow to the sky made him suffer. Kevin is always controlling the door. He lost the key to power. Not be able to restore the soul of the girl who rushed to the rescue. Kevin plays a fake tape of insulting each other. She thought her lover was talking badly about her. I can't understand the tale. She turned to him and gave him a few smacks on the cheek. And then we got into a big fight. During the chaos, his pet bird was attacked. He fell down the stairs and dragged his lover along. Not miss the opportunity. Kevin gives a few more love kicks. He lured them into a secret room. There's a 360-degree revolving door. You sit in a corner, just eat cake and watch the live action show. The revolving door threw both thieves away. But right then and there, Molly escapes the elevator and grabs Kevin. Fortunately, the butler arrived in time. He punches her right on the spot. Kevin's mom and dad just arrived. Two thieves just woke up. When I saw them coming, I ran away. But Kevin's family coordinated the fight. The police quickly handcuffed the entire group of criminals, closing a horrible night. The air in the house becomes warm again. Kevin was hugged by everyone. This time, the AI also believes you are a true child hero. The boy's family also returned together. There is no divorce anymore. And that's the end of the movie. You see the Sao of Kevin's super processing phase. Don't forget to leave a comment below, let Queen know.